Meditation for Awakening, Chakras 10 through 12. Let's move to the 10th chakra, its placement above the 9th. The 10th chakra begins to open as your intentions and focus become more and more pure. As this chakra begins to spin at its preset frequency of God light, you will begin to manifest many of the skills that you learned in all your previous lives. Your friends will begin to wonder at how easy your life has become, how you seem to excel at anything you undertake. Barriers are broken down between your brain and the neural tissue in your heart. This neural tissue is the wisdom keeper of the ancients and is in direct communication with Prime Source. I encourage you to live from your heart rather than your mind, for your mind can be a trickster. The 10th chakra is responsible for divine creativity, synchronicity of life, and the merging of the masculine and the feminine so that our life expression becomes balanced. Thus we enter the beautiful androgyny of divinity. As this chakra opens, a high frequency of energy flows from the chakra into your mind, heart, and your physical body, bringing perfection into everything that you do. Your wiring has been so commandeered by divine purpose that you must allow this energy to do its work unhampered by your mind's questions. Know that discernment becomes effortless and offers you a life of even greater peace. The mirror chakra below your feet allows you to get in touch with the fairy realm and the elementals. Go there with me. Find yourself in a beautiful wooded glen. Peer into the ferns and watch for shadows that flit across your vision. If you are lucky, one of the elementals or little fairies will allow you to see them. You may hear their laughter. They live with great joy in a multidimensionality that allows them to move between our third dimension and the fourth and fifth dimensions. As you rest in the glen, see if you can catch sight of them as they joyfully dance between worlds. These little beings are actually our caretakers and guides. Go now in your mind's eye to the 10th chakra. I call for an orb of light to descend into each individual's 10th chakra. Watch as that orb descends. I invite the divine light to fill this energy center. Zad el Padi Ate Maku Vega Bura Vega Jula Leolam. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come in us as it is in heaven. Rest in this space as the transformation begins. Breathe slowly and deeply as you see the light grow stronger in your 10th chakra. Experience the feeling in your body as the light enters you, flowing through your meridians. This light creates a frequency of health in every organ. The 11th chakra is the doorway to personal ascension. Here you meld your soul's highest purpose, the purpose for which you incarnated. It was encoded in your DNA, but that purpose, that encodement, is often overridden by methyl groups attached to our DNA. These come from genetic inheritance. The methyl groups are the result of severe trauma in the life of one of our ancestors. That trauma forms a methyl group which, when attached to our DNA, overrides the encodements and takes us on a difficult journey of depression, fear, lack. Indigenous cultures have it right when they state that when we heal 7 generations forward. We are actually removing a curse from our bloodline. I call now for this consuming fire of God to sear through our bodies, dissolving the methyl groups. Yahweh. In order to open and activate the energies of the 11th chakra, we must first master and integrate the energies of its partner chakra, which is the higher heart or thymus chakra. This little-known chakra is located between our heart and our throat. In textbooks, it will be described as lying above the heart, behind the sternum, and between the lungs. Its location among our most vital organs is not to be taken lightly. Medical experts will tell us that throughout our childhood, white blood cells called lymphocytes pass through the thymus, where they are transformed into T cells, which are vital to a strong immune system. But the thymus gland is only active until puberty. When your body dies in old age, a medical examiner will find that the gland has simply become fatty tissue. But wait, there is more. Just as our DNA has 10 strands that medical experts call junk, but physicists define as quantum, the thymus gland has also been dismissed. But it's comparable to the neutrinos, which nobody could believe existed until they were discovered as tiny bursts of light upon impact. So too does our junk DNA exist beyond our visual acuity. We can't even see it with our most powerful microscopes because it's at a frequency that is not picked up by the rods and cones of our retina. So too does the energy within our thymus chakra reside at a frequency beyond our visual field. Within the area of the thymus is another multidimensional orb of light. Some refer to this area as the seat of the soul. The spiritual health of this lesser-known chakra is necessary to access and utilize the 11th chakra. This is the accelerator for deep inner transformation. Lay your dominant hand on your upper chest, just below your throat. Feel its frequency. As the thymus or higher heart chakra works with the 11th chakra, we will move into the presence of divinity. This process, of course, occurs on the energetic level. Our minds do not dictate. Cognitively, we simply surrender and find ourselves in the light of pure consciousness. Allow yourself that moment of surrender to the light. Within the 11th chakra, there is a merging of your energy with that of the Divine Mother. Take a deep breath and acknowledge her presence. Go inside and ask your body, what is it feeling as it assimilates her frequency, her wisdom, her unconditional love? She may show herself to you, or you will just feel her presence strongly. You will also begin to merge with the Divine Father, Abba, Allah. As you do so, you will lose the desperate egoic fight to be seen and honored as unique and special. You will begin to see yourself and experience yourself as an extension of Source. This does not make you unique and special, nor does it make you a handmaiden of the Divine. It is simply the divine marriage. This union projects itself through you in ways that your mind could not even imagine. Because of that connection, your life will flow without forethought or effort into an expression of Father, Mother, God. You will be trusted with the tremendous spiritual power inherent in that union. Go within. Feel the union within yourself. As you open your mind and heart to the power of this chakra, unconditional love will flow through you to those in your surroundings. People will be inexorably and inexplicably drawn to you. They will feel safe and enhanced in your presence. They may be able to see light emanating from you, a light that wraps around them an experience of warmth and calm. Your life has become an expression of the I Am. In the Torah and the Hebrew Bible, we learn that Moses asked God for his name. God replied, I am that I am. As you segue into the full potentiality of this chakra, whisper to yourself, I am that I am. Yod he ba he, ahe ba ye. I call for the fires of sanctification to burn the dross of all that I thought myself to be, that I may enter presence and union with Mother, Father, God. Resting in the stillness of this call, I surrender my lesser self, the warrior who stood in defense of my ego. The opposing chakra beneath our feet calls us to feed from the vital energy of Mother Earth. As we do so, our spirits will be nourished and embraced by divine grace. Feel yourself lying on thick, soft grass. Rest in this moment as you breathe slowly, feeling deeply the frequency that stirs us each time we are in nature. In Taoism, the 12th chakra is referred to as the spiritual fetus. Other teachers reference it as the soul star, stating that during the 7th month of pregnancy, the incarnated soul lodges itself onto the 12th chakra of the fetus. The Taoists teach this evolved and activated 12th chakra is the Pentecostal fire that was referenced in the Bible. One thing that is quite apparent is that there are moments when we are so connected to God, to Allah, that we are filled with light, a light which is apparent to others. Many people believe that our soul resides in and with God until we incarnate. Then part of our soul remains with God as our personal guidance system, our inner voice, while the other part of our soul, that which incarnates with us, has agreed to forget everything it knew. We come in blind, and this keeps us in 3D consciousness. While the physics of this is well beyond my grasp, I do find myself, as do many, longing for the beloved. For years I thought my beloved was Jesus. But now I ask myself, is this the longing for completion that I feel? To be whole, entirely one with my soul and with God? Is that the ultimate longing? Go inside now and feel the longing within yourself. Now with your consciousness, reach for the 12th chakra. Experience its loving vibration. Invite your higher self to meet in the 12th chakra, along with the soul piece that incarnated with you. The 12th chakra connects us with the pure vibration of Prime Source, and now it is connecting you with your highest soul self. This allows you access to all that God desires for you. You will be given greater discernment and wisdom, and ancient knowledge will come as knowings. Go within. Feel the joy, the sense of completion of that union. Loneliness and longing slip away from your emotional body. The website World Pranic Healing Foundation states the following: the 12th chakra is called the soul star. In an ordinary person, the 12th chakra is in the early stages of spiritual maturation. As the individual starts on the spiritual path, this develops. Those that are clairvoyant can see your 12th chakra as a golden seed of light. With further evolution, the seed of light develops into a golden ball or a golden bud. Spirituality evolved with lamas and yogis have the 12th chakra that rotates rapidly, alternating between clockwise and counterclockwise rotations. The golden bud of their 12th chakra blooms into a golden lotus. End quote. This evolved and activated 12th chakra is what is referred to again as the fire of Pentecost. Years ago, I was with a group led by Dr. Alberto Villaldo, PhD in anthropology and psychology. He was able to get our group into Machu Picchu under the darkness of night. There we were led to Death Rock, which sat at the top of the mountain. In that darkness, we took turns lying on the rock, allowing the elderly shamans to open our chakras and send our soul to the east wind. For me, all went to blackness, and I cried out, "God, where have you gone?" God's answer was to show me the entire star system through my closed eyes. And finally, a flame of golden light, which created an etheric form of a seated Kuan Yin. With closed eyes, I watched the golden light become a fountain that formed a lotus flower. It was that moment that the shamans pulled my soul back into my body, and I returned in time to see the full moon rise over the sun gate just a short distance from Death Rock. And no, there were no drugs involved. I do not believe in chemistry to create an alternative artificial experience in my brain. And no, I did not create the experience out of my imagination. At that time, I barely knew of Kuan Yin, nor did I have any knowledge of the lotus. I love when things are given to me before I have any understanding of what they are. Close your eyes and take 2 deep breaths through your nose, exhaling through your open mouth. I would do an old Enochian chant, which means, from the highest river flows life. Na Eliel. From the highest river flows life. I call for my highest self, the part of my soul that is in resonance with my Creator. I invite your energy to meet me in this chakra, that I may experience the full presence of Source, my Holy Father and Holy Mother. Watch now as golden light moves through the 12th chakra, down through the 11th, 10th, 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and now into the earth. Watch as it goes into the core of the earth and wraps itself around the heart of Gaia, just as if that golden thread were the coronary arteries that wrap around your heart. In quietness, experience the great love of our Father and Mother Creator. Whisper, holy, 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 as the sacred breath of God breathes into you. The Earth Chakra, the spinning wheel of energy that corresponds to your 12th chakra, connects you to the heart of Gaia, or Mother Earth. When this chakra is fully activated, you will truly feel at home on this planet. It is such a pure vibration that it actually feels like the heartbeat of a mother. Imagine standing on a hillside around a blazing fire on a cold January night. You are standing in a circle of drumming. You can hear Gaia's heartbeat as the echo of these drum beats reverberate through the depth of Gaia. You feel the vibration of her heartbeat through the soles of your winter boots. Grounded, stay in the peace of this moment.